Okay. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. Update. Let's hear. So we played a couple of games based on the animated series, and that show I've at least watched a little bit of. But Batman Beyond, I have no familiarity with whatsoever. I know the basic premise of the show. That what's his name? Terry McGinnis is like the new Batman, and Bruce Wayne is old and retired, or whatever, and that's pretty much all I know. But it's my understanding that this game is apparently based on a movie that was released with the same title, where the Joker returns, or whatever. But again, story stuff isn't going to matter too much, not having watched the movie or the show. But let's see if we can get this game started. Let me pause the music here. Spoiler, yeah. Should hopefully work. What am I gonna do for Nintendo? No idea. I haven't submitted anything yet because I haven't been able to think of anything. I mean, I've barely had time to think about it. A lot of my stream planning stuff, like time and effort spent on thinking of upcoming stream stuff, has been dedicated to my 1,000 follower special, which hopefully should happen pretty soon. You can see there on the bottom, I'm getting pretty close to 1,000 followers, and once I do, I intend to do something fun. This is some weird electronic butt rock, but I'm gonna think of something. Yeah, I'll have to think of something. For those of you who don't know, I guess I don't have a quick link to it or anything, but Best of Nintendo is a super awesome Twitch marathon that Goaty and Danzyman are arranging. I have been part of it for the last couple of times. It's the 5th one coming up now in September. And it's basically just a couple of days of non-stop retro gaming. And it's like the only rule pretty much is that it's stuff that's not on Nintendo systems. Which isn't because we hate Nintendo, but it's because everything else is kind of underrepresented on Twitch. There's no lack of people streaming Nintendo stuff, but a lot of other retro gaming stuff tends to get a little I mean, it doesn't look like a great game, but visually looks like a pretty decent representation of a 2D show in 3D. That's pretty alright. Combat doesn't look terrific, but it doesn't look worse than the last game. So anyway, Nintendo 5 is currently in its like submission phase. So if you go to, yeah, I guess it's just Nintendo.live. You can, I think, find some more info on it. But I'm definitely gonna submit something, but we'll see. We'll see what. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so story mode, time attack, options. And sorry, someone was asking. Yeah, Hoffman, was this an N64 exclusive originally? I don't think so. To whatever I can find. According to game FAQs, The PlayStation version came out in November of 2000, and the N64 version came out in December. But it might have had different release dates in different regions. Also, the N64 version has a Metacritic score of 24. That's pretty impressive. Curious if they all came out around the same time, it seems. Yeah, actually, within November, late November 2000 and early January 2001, the game was out in both regions on both platforms. I have no idea why the N64 box says only on Nintendo 64. Maybe the versions are slightly different. Or maybe I fucked up by finding a weird fan art thing on the internet. Who knows? Who knows? And who cares? Perhaps a bigger question. What the I'm sorry? I thought I went to the options screen. I guess I looked away for 2 seconds. Dude, fucking PS1 games and... No, okay, Circle is confirmed. Okay. Akko's got some ideas for Nintendo. Sick. Game level. Alright, we'll keep it on easy. It's the default. So, sure. Brightness, music level. Music's pretty cool. Select display batsuit selection screen. R1 is run walk. L2 for gadget. R2 I guess is crouch. R1 defense. Gadget jump. Kick punch. Wait. Stick available for move. I can use analog. What did it say? Press the analog mode switch. Do I have that set? Do you even... what's the... Nope. Okay, I'm in the wrong. Not sure if I can or if I have set it up. Dual shock. Okay. Go. Oh, and this shit is like probably not set up at all. Okay. Need to do this, I guess. Select. Oh. L1, L2, R1, R2. I'm like really focused that I'm gonna get this shit wrong. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay. Um. Year 2000, close to the end of N64. Pretty much. I mean, the GameCube launched in 2002, I think, or was it 2001? Maybe late 2001. Obviously, there's still games kept coming out, but I guess like Nintendo. I mean, the N64 didn't have that much support from third parties anyway. So like by the time, obviously people, a lot of the companies would have kind of jumped ship to the PS2, which debuted in 2000. But I guess there were probably some. I don't know, it was a weird period because the Dreamcast came out in 98, 99, and like because there's a lot of games that are on PS1, N64, and Dreamcast. But then there are other games that are on Dreamcast, PS2, and other games that are on PS2 and Xbox. But there aren't a lot of PS1 and Xbox. So like it was kind of fluid. But I would say 2000 isn't like strangely late or anything. Like that was before the GameCube at least. I mean it's common for most. I'm not sure if the vibration even works here, but it's common for most consoles to. I mean, it's not like one console is completely dead as soon as the next generation comes out. But I think with the N64 and like the original Xbox, that was probably more true than for most other systems. There really wasn't that much sticking around for. Anyway, that's enough preamble. Let's get the show on the road. I did skim very briefly through some guide that was apparently written for the N64 version. I didn't read it to like see what you're supposed to do. Getting an emergency signal from Gotham Air and Space. Making the most of the CD-ROM format here. But just to get some idea of controls or whatever. And apparently you can like switch between offensive and defensive suits that apparently give you slightly different abilities. Who the? Stay back! Err, we're jokers, pal. Say goodnight. Okay, but they're also hyenas or something. I'm gonna be less impressed with this music if we keep hearing the first 5 seconds of it over and over, but not much a common thief could do with any of that. Be careful, Terry. Enemies have the key for the next room. Knock them out and find the key. There might be objects hidden inside the boxes. Break them to check. Batman fucking loves breaking boxes. You know that. Restock the Dark Knight Discus, okay. This feels fucking amazing compared to the last game. Holy shit. Play on, you found the key. Offensive suit. Yeah. Oh yeah, so you have like gadgets on your standard suit. The nimble suit. Wait. Oh, because they're force suits, I guess. Oh, they actually do look a little different. Yeah, this is the PlayStation version. I can like mash, but the dude at least kicks. Play on. Like, you guys have no idea how like relieved I am. But this game is so straightforward. I just walk right and punch. What's the boss want with this stuff anyway? Don't know. But he doesn't pay us to ask questions. Alright, okay. I like scan the next room or something. No loading. Oh boy. This does not feel like a 2000 PS1 release, I have to say. Your attack skill has increased. Now go fight crime. Enemies aren't that interested. Oh, whoa. Spoke too soon. Took 2% damage, I guess. Yeah, the guide recommended... That's the one thing I read, that the guide recommended the defensive suit because enemies die so easily here anyway. Might as well have the extra HP. You gain health points. Well, this game came out on PS1 and N64 simultaneously, so it's possible that the N64 was like the lead platform. That's just the kick. The punches kind of suck. Just forward punching that weird tackle thing. Dark Knight Discus. Is this a thing? Sure is. N64 version is better. What? How is it different? Granted, this one didn't have any rating, but the N64 one had 24 rating or whatever on Metacritic. So I'm guessing if it's better, it's not that much better. It's funny how the music ducks like whenever you just kicks, or you do these kicks or whatever. That was pretty bad. I mean, yeah, I guess they wouldn't have load times, but they're not too terrible. Plan to make all of Gotham City into... Shh! You never know who might be listening. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, like playing Batman and Robin before this... It's gonna take a lot for our game to seem terrible. Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna get killed by something. Ah! Okay. Pretty good portrait though. 2 lives left. To continue the game, do you want to continue? Let's start over. And, feels like I don't want to waste a life that soon. And, probably should have switched to a different suit there, I guess. I like how this, like, looks like FMV quality, except nope, it's just a still. Like the load screens between each like screen of the level makes it feel like a way earlier game than a 2000 game. Also, this shit is not skippable, I guess. Let's just try going with the regular suit and see if we feel handicapped by that. Oh, wow, that's not smart. Because the tackle thing was exclusive to that suit. Also, I can use the analog stick, but there's absolutely no point to it because the controls are not analog at all. Also, I guess I take just as little damage with this suit, so I don't know really what the point was. Unless I... No, wait, hang on. Health points. I don't know if Bruce is like Alfred exactly. It's more like Oracle. I don't know. I don't think he is Terry's butler, but like he's his mentor who is old and crippled or whatever. It's kind of annoying how you kick them out of the kick range. Whoa, he did a jump. Guess that was an attack. Oh. There's a health in that final room there off to the side. But I'll kill all these guys first. Two, that's not great. I'll actually use these. Alright, you can, like, block. Okay, you still take damage. Like Discus, Dark Knight Staff. Magnetic Nunchaku, that was an interesting spelling. Unarmed. Crouching. Okay, there's a block. For walking. Found the 1-up item. Okay, instead of health, I got a 1-up. Kind of wanted health, but okay. Fuck, okay. That's a safer way of doing that. Okay, unarmed. Oh, is this? No? This is... okay. What if I switch to, like, the nimble suit? Can I run past those things better? Right, the nimble suit kicks are kind of ass. Okay, getting pretty lucky there. Not so lucky there. Sure, continue. Ooh, nice. Offensive. Nope. What the fuck? Ugh. You see, yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, the original Robin becomes I almost call him Nightwolf, Nightwing. And there's, I don't know, there's been different Robins in different roles without Batman. You know what? I'm gonna stick to the guide suggested. And stick with that. Batman lore is complex. That's another good way of putting it. Put down here, I guess. Key music. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna harm me. Oh, I can block by, okay. Was I supposed to find a key? Keys here or something? Nope. Okay, never mind. I just had to stand in the right spot. I wonder if there's some, like, guard cancel thing you can do. Boy, this feels pretty terrible. I mean, it still feels a lot better than the last game, but... I mean, yeah, Batman's not the most complex in the world, but once you start looking at like extended Bat family and various Robins and Batgirls and Batwomans and whatnot, it's like it's not entirely uncomplex. Yeah, then you got all the different reboots and variants. That is true. Is there any point to going here? Okay, let's go right, I guess. Really aiming high this time. All right. Holy cow, it's Batman. What do we do? Big guy doesn't look too threatened. Calm down. I'll take care of Batman. Keep on working. Got a death wish, Batman? Come on, just try and stop us. I will. Whoops. Okay. Nope, that's not the jump button. Whew. Uh-oh, Bonk. We busted the console. Well, what? You're useless. You blew it. What do I have to do? Running away. Did I clear the stage with my life intact? Yes, we got another fake FMV, I guess. Yo, what's up, Sharpie? Yes, we're no longer playing Batman and Robin, so in that sense, things are just going great. This game doesn't seem that much better, but Uh, it seems a lot smaller and shorter, so there's that. Oh yeah, story. Maybe we should pay attention. Man, I'm really not feeling the art. I mean, I assume this is what the show looks like. Like, I recognize some of the designs, but... I mean, following up on the original Batman animated series, it's pretty large shoes to fill. And I can understand... Oh, wow. Okay. This looks like some fucking MS Paint nightmare. The fuck? Alright, okay. Well, I was trying to say, I can see that they would want to sort of carve their own path a little bit. But, yeah, I'm not super feeling it. Yeah, the captions. Yeah, this definitely feel like it was designed for the N64 primarily. Like there's nothing that seems to take any advantage of the PlayStation, like the CD format or anything. What is he wearing? I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but let's do a save state here. Another cool song that I'm sure I'll hate before the end of the stage. Joker has Bruce, hurry. Okay. But I just realized another thing, that this game, I guess, has no save feature at all. No memory card use whatsoever. That's also kind of unusual for a 2000 PS1 game. Like... Dude, like, attacks through my attacks. Sake. I guess the music sounds pretty good, but that's like the one thing I'm already fucking destroyed here. The staff seems kind of useless. What about this new Kyaku? Even Ridge Racer has mem card support and was small enough to fit in the PS1's RAM. I can barely reach him. Alright, that sucks. I wonder if you have continues after that. This weapon fucking sucks. Okay. Ah! Holy shit, these guys are annoying to fight. So, I mean, there's a lot of games that are like that, but you say Ridge Racer, like you can play the entire game, going through menus and shit too. That's pretty unusual. For fuck's sake. If the game's load past the log and mini game, you can change the disc. Alright, that's pretty cool. Can I explode this thing? The disc? But I have the key now, I see. Oh, so defensive, it's the attack is the same on all of them. Okay. Except the offensive one. King of the world. Everything is proceeding as planned, Joker. Blah. This game is full on meh. Yep. Seems very true. I only hope it's like sort of outrange them and not trigger their like attack. Gonna shoot me now? Yep. These things, they start flying away, so what do, you know? Dead. This is easy, by the way. Wonder if there's some other weird abuse that we just haven't figured out yet. We'll see. I mean, this game being evidently so much shorter and simpler, if not easier, then I don't know. I still, after the last game, like I feel bad about just like giving up. Not that this game seems to be really like worth my time either, but it would feel good to like actually beat a game. I don't know if it would feel good to beat this game, but I just truly understand. How the combat is like, is it supposed to work at all? Or like... Yeah, I guess I'll look into that, yes. Okay, I really don't give a shit about the story. Ugh. I mean, I will say that even though this isn't quite as bad, or, you know... Nope, okay. As the other game, like it's also easier to hate because there's nothing like redeeming about it. There's no like wasted potential or anything. Just shit. Okay. Well, there's a continue feature. Not really trying very much at all, no. As far as ambition goes, it's pretty much the opposite of the last game. Oh, hey, that thing was skippable, I guess. So according to game FAQs, at least, there are no cheats. Unfortunately, I can't just, like, give myself infinite lives and blow through this. I would, as much as I would like that. Oh, fuck. So I already lost my first life almost. Like, oh, he keeps attacking as soon as, like... If I'm in range, he's in range, and then he attacks me. But the later dudes didn't seem to do that really. Like, oh. I don't know, the goodwill that this game built up by being, like, fast-moving and sort of responsive is, dwindling rather quickly. There's like no knockback or like on the first stage I was annoyed because when you hit them with a kick they would get knocked back so far that you couldn't hit with a second kick. But here I'm having the opposite problem of there's no hit stun or knockback, so whenever I hit someone I can't hit them out of their attacks. If they decide to attack then I'm getting hit. That's like all there's to it. Weapons all suck too. Your attack skill has increased. 1 life left, okay. God, this game is awful. Like, I have a guard function, but it, like, I still take damage and it barely seems to work, so... It doesn't help when the enemies attack at the same time as me. Yeah, I can't guard that. And I can't be expected to guard everything first, because that still deals damage. So is it like... defensive suit specifically has a longer range kick that like, works. Well, I have about a few seconds left to try. It's like I don't feel like I have much to comment on either. It's like fuck's sake. Nope, that didn't work. Well, we had a save state. Good thing we did that because... yeah, I might as well start from here. Save a little time. Nope, that still doesn't work against this guy. Something hit me there. I don't know what the fuck happened. Oh, okay, so I can actually block in defensive with the defensive suit without taking damage. Because in the normal suit, you take like chip damage. I didn't get health this time though. Nope. That way, thank you. So, fuck, you only get health when you don't need it, I guess. I'm doing a little better now, so now I don't... Oh, boy. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna work against these guys. So these guys, yeah, the slapping minotaurs here, they don't give a shit about your blocking. Drop of health, nope, key. Oh! Game. But this like really feels like a weird budget title or something. It's not. Well, kept my life a lot longer. Nice. It's actually friendly fire. Who would have thought? I mean, it's not really much more fun. Managing to survive a little longer. Is this going to be the strat for the entire game, or... I don't get the feeling the game's very long, though. I think it's like only a couple of stages. But still, if it keeps escalating in difficulty, it could still get pretty rough. Health, please. Is this an like an alternate thing, or just... Not sure why there's two doors there, but... So fucking fast. Something damaged me there, I don't know what, but... turning to face that thing automatically. Well, that sure is satisfying. Is this the room where the discs or whatever? Getting knocked over, even better. Pissed Batman. Kind of funny. Yeah, the face changes depending on health. No. That's the secret to the game, is just block everything. Keep a dude between you and the robot. Except when the robot jumps on you. Okay, we're actually doing pretty alright here. Your attack skill has increased. Now go fight crime. Okay. Not like there's much else to do. Now my kicks do 7 damage instead of 5. Right. Oops, that was greedy. Got a little lucky there, but that worked out. Oh, I thought I couldn't reach it. What's the deal with these things anyway? Okay, was there a door? Go here, I guess. Did I come from here? Fuck, is the game gonna like have mazes and shit? Load screen. It's good, I guess. Alright, this dude. Man, the combat's really thrilling. Fuck's sake, so... Oh. Exploded, and I took damage. So my Batman's a little sad. Still pretty angry, but a little sad. I guess I'm going back to the previous area, or am I moving ahead? Who knows? I have a key anyway. Oh. Okay, well this seems new. Alright, these dudes blocking doesn't really help much. Well, that helps. Can't even fucking see what I'm doing. Beam up Rocksteady? I don't know. I really don't know the Batman Beyond lore. It's like weirdly tense. Fuck. Play on. Okay. Is this where it came from, or another door? Oh, okay. Oh! Fuck's sake. On life Lafture. Just goes on and on and on. Like, cool, like, yeah, I take half life from one enemy when they don't want to cooperate. I have to fight fucking 40 of them. What's up, Lord Shadowcaster? Thank you for the hosts. We're having great fun here with a great game, as you can see. At least these... Okay, I'm gonna take that back. I was gonna say, at least these dudes kind of give you a rhythm that gives you time to attack in between blocking, but only when they feel like it, I suppose. Health, please. Okay. Whew. Dark Discus? How many of those do I have now? Okay, not that many. Right, oh, I can't fucking block this thing. Like, still no. Push back. Ah! Okay, we're going defensive. Practiced F1 leagues, US Grand Prix, only to find out the race is postponed. I'm going to assume that's a video game thing. And that you're not an actual F1 driver. But what do I know? Play on. So is this the door? Sure would be cool if there wasn't a boss fight now, because there's no way I'll survive one. Well, now he sort of looks like the old Joker at least. Slap base. Never mind, just restart this, huh? Oh. Well, let's try this again. Oh, that was unnecessary. As was that. If I can make it that far, like with some life left. There's no chip because I'm in the defensive suit. There is otherwise. These things hit, like, damage you on collision too, which sucks. But yeah, it's really the Minotaurs, whatever. They're the real problem. I mean, hey, like 2 attempts ago, I had lost my first life at this point, so we're definitely improving here. There we go. Nice. More health, please. Nope. Yeah, it's like all hallways. Not the most exciting environments. Taking damage from enemies dying is more than a little annoying. Yeah, there's like Bruce was hosting a party or something. I don't know. Yeah, but it's like it's the future, so it's all like space building or whatever. But yeah, you can't really tell what the building is supposed to be. The funny thing is that the other enemies, the robot shooting lasers causes hit stun, but not my attacks. You guys notice that? See? He reacts to that, but not my attack. Ah! We have to block. Oh, I'm too far. Like, you have to block when he's landing, or else it's gonna land on you and you take damage. You have to take it so much slower whenever there's a robot involved, or else that happens. The robot can help, but it definitely also fucks things up. It's like an occasional unreliable ally at best. Because it still does fuck! It still prevents me from fighting these guys how I would like to fight them. I turn around to face the robot too, so I can't just kick. See, like that, the kick whiffed because I was like facing a weird direction. Fucking nothing drops health now. Can't remember if I'm supposed to go in here, but let's try it. So, like one-on-one, these guys are a piece of cake. Bit more nice. But yeah, the robot just prevents you from fighting them. You kind of want to get as much fighting in as you can between spawns. Fucked up. Still somehow landed on me. Like after he landed. Fuck, I don't want to die. I mean, I think this is... I don't think I made it this far in my first life. So there's that, but... we gotta fight the animal dudes soon, I'm guessing. Oh. Yeah. Well, I ended up actually going up a bit in health through fighting everybody in this room, so that was a good thing, I guess. This is where we're meant to go, I guess. I don't even know. Yeah, this said something about Wayne Enterprises, so I guess we're in some Wayne building. Who knows? I have a feeling that every level is gonna pretty much look the same, because I feel like this looks identical to the first stage, more or less. It's the big robot. Yep. Just remember to get the hell out of the way when he's about to die. All right. Actually doing pretty well here. Does this quality video game make you want to see the movie this is based on? Not really. But honestly, it's not so much about the game itself. It's more like the art. Like seeing the cutscene stuff and everything. I guess I could just block here all day and the robot's gonna land on the Minotaur to deal damage. Yeah, it deals 1 damage. Like the storytelling aspect of the game or whatever, is probably not very representative. But I don't really like the way any of this looks. And I'm sure visually it's not entirely representative either, but just the art direction and character design. I mean, this isn't the first I've heard of Batman Beyond. I've seen, you know, I know of it. And I've never really particularly felt like I want to watch it. And, I don't feel like this game is necessarily the most... the thing that to like sway my judgment either way the most. I guess even getting these guys like stacked. Yikes. Yeah, that is correct. Ubisoft published this game, but it was not developed by them. Ah! We're alive. We're alive. Not for long, though, I guess. But hey. Longer than previous attempts. Cool, I mistimed it, so I took damage instead of hitting it. There we go. Now I lose my attack upgrade. But hey, I got to keep it pretty long. I want to say Kemco was pretty prolific, like on the NES. I was surprised to learn that they were still around to develop Batman Vengeance. A few years after this. But I guess it's fair to say that their glory days were behind them. Fuck! fucking Minotaur footsies. God damn it. Always with the fucking Dark Knight disc. Oh, more. God, this game. It's impressive how much this game manages to suck. These dudes don't react to the lasers either. Health drop, haven't seen those in a while. Am I missing Batman and Robin yet? No, not at all. I don't think I ever will. But this game is an entirely different flavor of annoying. Alright, so we got a close to full life bar. Cool, he like sometimes bounces off really far, other times he just drops right in front of me. I guess that was the boss, maybe? Or do we fight Joker or something? Okay, that was like some sort of mid-boss. Alrighty then, let's go, boys. For you, bad fake, I guess you win the grand prize, old Brucey Wayne himself. Ha-ha! No, that was just a load screen for that thing. Okay. Heck of a night, eh? Like this. What the fuck is with this art? Surely the show does not look this bad. Like, this looks atrocious. This is a good game indeed. Holy shit. So if I just arrive at a new stage with like 0 lives, I might as well just kill myself right away, right? Because I should get new lives. Yeah, I don't know, like Terry's face had this really weird... See, that's like what Bruce is supposed to look like. But like, yeah, the way Terry's face was drawn looks like some really weird, like, how to draw manga bullshit. Anyway, let's die. Is that guy gonna do anything? Just waiting off screen, except he's on screen. Actually, I can probably just do this. Oh, I don't get any new lives. I just get this unskippable shit. Alright, let's just wait for this. I like that the guy's gun sounds like a fucking copying machine or some shit. Yes. Good. Don't tell me though that I get to start with the same number of lives that I had when I came here or something. That would piss me off. No, but that can't be because I didn't have 2 lives when I made it to stage 2. Reload everything. Have to watch the whole intro dialogue again. Yeah, 2 lives. Okay. Oh, actually, it did save. I'm just gonna keep blocking. Fuck that up. Snake man. What's up with these fucking animal guys? Wait for new enemies. Just fighting. I mean, I'm glad the game isn't throwing whole groups at me at once because it's a lot more difficult, but at the same time, like, oh, it's just so sluggish. Like, you fight, it takes way too long to fight each guy. You fight them one at a time. Animal goons also fighting the same guy 6 times in a row. I mean, the Batman Forever guy did Forever game did capture that part pretty good. Same 3 enemy types throughout the entire game. Like, I can't tell if they're supposed to be platforming. The jumping is so fucking terrible. I guess there is. Ugh. Oh, I was hoping to... Okay, knock this game out real quick. To not have to deal with it again. But now I'm feeling unsure. I'm getting pretty hungry. Let's see. I did skim through what the heck? Am I supposed to be able to like glide or something? Oh yeah, then. Oh, actually, maybe that's a thing. I didn't try that before. If you hold the button. Nope, it's a nimble thing. Switch back. Oh, well. Yep, okay. Yeah, couldn't block it. Wait, this is not expensive. Oops, that's the jump button. Depth perception. I mean, these guys don't seem quite as bad as the Bebop and Rocksteady, but well, I don't know. Maybe we can cheese this. So I think I mean, at this point, I don't give a shit about spoiling anything, but I think. Hang on. Okay, yeah, they're 5 stages, so we're more than halfway through. And the stage 4 has one, what's the word? Paragraph. So maybe we have beat most of the game already. Let's see. Okay, I can't. The guide seems to assume a different route than the one I'm taking, so I don't know. Awesome, thanks. Oh. Something about jumping over fire or something. I mean, unless the stages are totally different on the N64 game, but it seems unlikely. That sounds like fire. Oh shit, it's the double oh, okay. Wow. Ah! I guess I don't have to jump. Dude, oh, it's so fucking slippery. Yeah, exactly. The jumping is fucking worse than the fighting. got greedy. Okay, I guess it hit me. If I die, I'm gonna try to follow the guide to the letter. Because I guess with all these doors, like, there are some alternate routes and whatnot. Because it's, I don't know, what it was describing didn't seem very familiar. Gotta say, even though some of them may, like, require slightly different approaches, none of the enemies are actually fun to fight at all. Like, it kind of stands out to me. I hope this stage also has a boss that's literally a normal enemy but easier. But yeah, I would say I would feel pretty comfortable putting this game at closer to the bottom of the list in terms of ranking the games we played so far. There's just not much to it. Also, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. Oh, I got a little lucky there. There seemed to be quite a bit more, like, optional stuff you can do if the guide is to be trusted, but I don't know where I'm going anyway, so. Well, sounds like a boss area. Boss, Ghoul. You can block all his attacks except his pumpkin spin move. If you don't kill him fast enough, he will use the flame shooters on the wall. Just crouch to avoid them. Once again, use the shield punch to make quick work of Ghoul. Punch. Is that the tackle thing? Flames can damage him. Alright, tell you what. Since we made it to the boss, I'm gonna cheese the shit out of this and someone took the Joker animation cell and just slid it off screen. Animated his amazing jump. Keep doing this by all means. I mean, it's a good thing I did read about crouching to avoid the flames, because I probably wouldn't have the presence of mind to think that. Try that. The boss fights are easily the highlight so far, because it's like become stupidly easy. Alright, cool. Whoops, I guess Ghoul is the one who needs more education. Your turn, Joker. Right, not bad fake. I just wanted to visit my final resting place before I burn everything to ashes. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I just cannot care. Lord Shadowcaster, this is based on a movie. Maybe the movie looked this shitty. I don't know. And I guess it came out like after the series or whatever. So I don't know if he was a character on the show or if it's just for this movie. Bruce has been acting very strange since Joker reappeared. What happened between them? 40 years ago. I was out alone one night when he fell into a trap. What's going on with her hair? Bruce and I were able to save him, but it was too late. It altered Robert's personality, creating a hideous Joker Jr. It's a pretty good sad Batman there, by the way. It took a year, but we were able to recover his memory, restore sanity. But, okay. A year doesn't seem that harsh, all things considered. Seeing as, like, in most other Batman canons, he died, but... Or, well, I mean... Until he didn't, but... Okay, so let's read the guide here. So Tim Drake is the Robin who was in the animated series, right? Because Dick Grayson was the original Robin who then became Nightwing. Let's see here. Let me just read out loud. Run past all the moving parts, which isn't hard. Just take your time and watch for gaps. At the end of the room, there's a turret that shoots at you. Just kill the display that is holding the key to destroy it. Grab the medkit first, and then open the door to the final stage. Well, that stage was short, wasn't it? We'll see. Joker stole a bunch of parts. You're a science guy. What does he need parts for? He's a hologram. Okay, I thought it was like a balloon or something. No, Tim was the second Robin, right? Or am I forgetting someone? Because he's the one who was killed in the comics. And of course there was Damien way later. But I want to say there's another I'm blanking on right now. Who was after, like... Who would have been, like, after Tim Drake? But, yeah, I'm blanking. I'm not an expert on Bat lore. Alright. Satellite, whatever. Okay. But yeah, apparently this never happened. That never happened in this continuity. Evidently. Jason Todd, right. That's Jason, right. It's my bad. Jason Todd is the guy who only was killed. That's, yeah. I knew I was forgetting someone. Okay, that's not a door, I guess. Use this thing, or the heck? Probably I just failed to activate the door because I stood in the wrong spot. Yeah, spoiler alerts, but yeah. Climb this thing or the heck? The first instruction in the guide says run past all the moving parts. Like, well, yeah, okay. What moving parts? I mean, I'm guessing it's the... Some of the doors before were a little finicky. Let's, I don't know, try it. Just mashing the triangle button, which I guess was used to activate stuff. We use the computer. What the fuck are you supposed to do? Is something glitched? Let's retry. Maybe I should have paid attention to the intro. Never mind. Okay. Ugh. You want to be nimble here? Nope. I was like, hey, I guess this is a switch. I'll try pressing the action button, which I guess makes you do a fucking cartwheel when you're in the nimble suit. That's lesson learned. It was awkward cartwheel too, but hey, it's good enough to kill myself. Wait, so this is like randomly generated? This looks very different. Good thing I just saved. Let's just see if it's not. I guess it's not a thing. Little ballet kick right into this big, giant, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. God. For fuck's sake, how are we supposed to see where the hitbox is? Oh, I swear to God. Actually, Yeah, like why does getting near it just smack me away? It's just oh. Yeah, I'm scumming. I can't even talk today. Save scumming my way through this shit. Like not worth it. This seems like it would be easier than the previous one, but oh, okay. Wait, what did it say? Just kill the display that is holding the key to destroy. Okay, that's the bottom right there. Okay. Okay, can't get me over here, I guess. Well, let's kick this thing a little more. Found the key. Okay, that was stage 4. Jolly Jack Candy Factory. Okay. Got me out too soon, Joker, but I'm not the Batman you know, as you'll soon find out. The jelly bean jar the Joker had was from the Jolly Jack Candy Factory. That's gotta be where he set up his headquarters. Okay, whatever. Now loading. Get a Joker's hideout. Plenty of deadly traps. Alright, I've got 2 lives, so this is a good place to save. I need to go to the bathroom semi-urgently here, so let me take a 2-minute break here. And when I get back, we'll wrap up this game, and yeah, it'll be good riddance. But yeah, just need to take a super short break. I'll be right back. Okay, let's follow the guide here. Let's see what it says. Kill the striped box to find a key inside. Fight some jokers along with a new flame joker enemy. The flame jokers can kill the other enemies. Just block and wait for the jokers to walk into the flames. You can find a 1-up on the next box or a med pack. Okay, we'll see which one we get. We'll face a new enemy up ahead. These brutes are not hard to take down. Shield punch works best on them. Okay. We'll see if it's as easy as this guy makes it sound. I'm guessing this is the shield punch that the guide keeps advocating. Striped box. Trying to do the shield punch, but it's kind of tricky. Christ, alright. Well, these dudes are pretty simple at least. I don't know about these shield punches. They seem difficult to use, to be honest. Slow too. Oh, he'll go down in one more. A little lucky there, but oh, for fuck's sake, I can't even reach it. I like how you blink when you wake up as to indicate that you're invincible, but you stop blinking this, you know, the moment you regain control. It's not something you can really use. Well, that was in life. Went real fast. Okay, so Flame Joker's coming up. Boy, this game. This on screen, hopefully. Nope. Ah. Oh, okay, let's pick up more. Can't even fucking hit with it? Like, shield punch seems totally garbo. That was supposed to be another 1-up according to the guide. Wondering when that new flame guy is supposed to show up. Guess I can't just leave. Nope. Of course not. Also, this guide is fucking awfully written. It doesn't really describe the rooms or the enemies. Like, oh, some dudes and this is gonna happen, but no indication as to how long in between any events, or like how many rooms or how many enemies. Are these dudes harder, or am I just... have I just completely lost all my patience? I mean, even here, there seems to be an impressive variety of them. I mean, alright, so these guys are all the same, but like... could have literally been the one model for all of them. Play on. Okay. Like, I don't even know where I am in the guide, because the second sentence, like, it says, find a key, and the next thing it says is like, oh, fight jokers, there's flame jokers. But I don't know if I've gotten to that part yet. This is like the fourth box that may contain a 1-up. Okay, well, there's the flame guy. Well, okay, I think I might have gone plus on that. Apparently, okay. Something later on about smiley faces you can jump on or something. Supposed to be a flame out? Yeah, let's let him take care of. Dude. Fucking hit. Come on, flame guy. There we go. On. Like, despite using this tactic, it's still like kind of tedious. Think I blocked that in time? Play on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. supposed to go... Okay, I didn't realize they would spawn more enemies here because... I think those are doorways and there might be stuff in there. I mean, enemies like friendly fire can be a big mess, and I can understand why you would not have it. But the most annoying thing to me is when you have games where there's like environmental hazards and enemies can just like walk right through them. Another. I do like the thing that you see their life bars are like stacked, so you can see how many guys there are. That's a pretty clever feature. Throwing explosive stuff like that, yeah, usually, but there's exceptions to everything. Right, more enemies. But yeah, like I said, mostly. There's a fucking enemy in the box. Are you shitting me? Oh, he dropped something at least. Alright, well, I think I went out of this positive here. So let's save. It's been a while. If I can get another life. Might be worth it. Bunch of these guys, but there's only one flamer, so that's good. But I'm still curious if it's really going to be worth it to have gone into this room. If I feel like Batman's current face summarizes the experience of playing this game pretty well. Like, ah! Kill him already. There we go. Oh, and I got hit by it, of course. Pretty good. Visionary. Friendly fire, cheese, FAQ, save states, yep. Dude, I'm playing it the way Batman would, right? Using every tool and advantage available to me. Oh, dude. I had this theory. Oh, okay, no, there's... They just got split up in separate stacks for reasons, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the boss because the guide says like, oh, I just used the shield punch and tank him or whatever. You should have enough lives to make this easy. And I was like, what? Not that easy to like stock up. Well, maybe if I had gotten one up in every place where the guide says, oh, here you can get another one up, here's another one up, like, and I haven't gotten any, so oh, there's a door. That's like where I'm supposed to go. Nope, right. Forgot that was a thing. even fucking see what's up there. Nothing? I mean, it looks like a locked door, but... Okay, so after killing a billion enemies, I've essentially got nothing out of going in here. So I had like 60-something health when I came here. I didn't seem to be able to move the box. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Okay, wait, let me... Apparently you can get up here. Maybe I screwed it up, but like it said something about on the middle. Yeah, because I thought that door would take us further on, but... There's a secret room. Jumping on top of the middle. What did it say? Jump on top of the smiley faces. Okay. Fine. Cool. Nope, that doesn't seem to be a thing. Guide says that there's a secret room up there. And there where I can find a 1-up. And there's more rooms to uncover by breaking the smiley faces. Which that much is true. Oh, I just can't fucking get up at all. Whatever, okay. Second room has an enemy along with a 1-up on top of a box at the left of the room. The third room has a random item. At the first room to fight Chuckle. Mini boss, okay. Wait, hang on. Okay, so I just read. So there, apparently, the best tip to defeating the boss is to charge the nunchuck. Ah, okay, you can't hold. Oh, there's a little bar there. I see. So you run around like this. When it's fully charged, you hit him. If you get hit by his bullets, it'll cancel the charge. You have to start over. 3 fully charged attacks takes him down. Okay, well, let's try that, I guess. Alright, there's like 3 rooms left before the Joker, apparently. Plenty of rooms for me to game over. I mean, this dude apparently shoots bullets and rockets, which are blockable. But he does a kick, which is not. Wait, hang on. Okay, 3 attacks doesn't seem quite enough. I said it before I went in, so. Oh, that was really bad. Try that again. But yeah, he took, I mean, I didn't count the numbers, but quite a lot of HP. Well, might as well save after this, I suppose, sure. $80 health, yeah, that's... This does... 14. Fucking depth. It's so hard to see. Fucking hell. No, it's written for the N64 version, but it seems accurate enough. Like, it's just very poorly written. The fuck did I... But it could very well be that some changes have been made, like in terms of difficulty. But it's weird. I don't understand why they would be different. Oops. I think it does like shit damage. It's like really slow. If you don't charge it, yeah, just like one damage. Can I avoid, like, can I manipulate? I want to see just how it functions and if I can cancel into... I mean, I think that's... I'll take it. Oh, so we needed that key for the door. I see. Okay, so up behind the door then. Avoid the ball shooters and quickly make your way to the room. Grab the key in the box, grab the med kit, and open the door. This is another room of enemies. Great guide. It just says, oh, there's enemies. Make sure to grab the med kits if you really need them. Kill the enemies and go to the room. Kill the computer to get rid of these girls and get the key to the next room to fight the Joker. Okay. Well, let's switch it up. It's gonna be a load screen, right? Yep. Save after this. Well, what I was trying to do was to like weave in and out of his melee range, so that he would try to do melee attacks instead of shooting. Blind? Well, that was simple enough. Ball shooters. I don't know. Maybe it's a different room. And yeah, maybe it's the N64 version being different. Grab the med kit. Yeah, there was no med kit. Yeah, this... Oh, fuck. Oh, this looks like a bonus thing. Defense skill has to be... So the other boxes exploded. Let me just... Okay, let me try this then. Do I only get to pick one and they contain different stuff, or... Oops. I mean, it's a good thing to have. I guess this will make me take less damage, but Okay, I guess the whole 3 boxes thing is just completely pointless. Actually, I guess you could probably just jump over the whole thing. Okay, maybe not. Again, I'm safe stating the fuck out of this. No, I should have. You can't double jump and glide. Oh boy. Well, we don't have a lot left. Really worth another load screen for that? There's a lot of loading for how little game there is. Didn't I? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's really bland looking, but also just like a very plain fight with a simple dude. Like, there's not a lot of game. I mean, they're very frequent too. AI. Ah! B. Wait, hang on. I can't see my stream. Bar on the bottom? I don't think there's anything. Come on. Flamed. Alright, more of that guy, or... Yep. Nice. Give some space. I just really hope there's a 1-up in that box. Big health is alright, but of course a 1-up is even more helpful. But judging from the bosses so far, like... if I have even at this point, like, provided I don't lose too much health here, I feel pretty confident that I should be able to sort of tank it. Unless the boss fight is like really elaborate or different. But the guide immediately introduces the boss fight as like, boy, what a pathetic boss fight. So I'm not super worried. No, don't next to me. Come up above me, please. There we go. Fucking jukes. There we go. That's more like it. Fuck. Okay. Wanna play a very good story? What's that? A good game? I don't know why you would bother with that. But actually, I haven't played it. I don't think it's really my type of thing, but I'm sure it's a lot better than this. Kind of goes without saying. This defense up thing actually seems to work really well. A lot of those attacks only do like 1%. So I'm really glad I picked it up. That's a one up. Sick. Oh. Ah! There we go. I was in the wrong window, so I was... Nice. I don't think there's an email service for wishlist stuff on PSN. But I don't use the wishlist much, and I check PSN pretty much at least once a week anyway. Oh, nice. There's a health drop there. Fuck's sake. God damn it! There we go. Well, lost more health than I needed there, but still doing alright. Got very greedy and impatient there. Okay. Kill them all and enter the next room. Kill the computer to get rid of the girls and get the key. Okay. We're not quite done here. I'm gonna default towards the door on the right being where we're supposed to go, but I guess we've got save states to figure that out. I'm gonna guess it's those, like isn't it the Joker's, hench women, I guess. Saw them on one of the, like, loading screens before, I think. So this game, it's pretty fucking bad. I'm really looking forward to not having to play this anymore. There we go. Poor man's Harlequin. Yeah, I mean, I guess. They have like a similar color scheme. I don't know if they're related in any way, or... But I think they've got some sort of like clown makeup or something. There's some reason I associate them with the Joker. Or maybe it's just because they kind of look like Harley Quinn. I don't know. Ah. Dark Knight Discus. Alright, let's save here. Slot 7, I guess. We need it. Ah! Okay. Now we get this room. Actually, yeah, maybe it's not the exact same as before. Fuck's sake! Oh, that's easier. I guess you could probably do that here too. Yeah. assuming this is where I'm meant to go. Yeah, there they are. Oh boy. Easier said than done, maybe? They fucking holograms or some shit? Harley's nieces. Okay, of course. Now I control the satellite. There's no need for Mr. Tim Drake anymore. That him, I guess. Now the fun begins. Really? Let's see if we can do this. No, there's two of them, but I guess we were fighting some sort of holograms or something. Also, I accidentally refreshed chat. So. Actually, never mind. I can see. Drake, you're the Joker? I'm here in his brain and it just... Oh, boy. Top-of-the-line genetics technology. I encoded my DNA on a microchip and set it into Tim Drake's brain 40 years. Oh, boy. Yeah, now I definitely don't want to see the movie. Took decades to rewrite his cellular makeup, but now Mr. Drake is Mr. J. My comeback party is going... Oh. Wait. Sure, let's just keep going. I did more than half life here. I mean, I do have my defensive bonus, but actually fucking help just kill him. Wow, that was exciting. Yeah, I'm sure this game doesn't do the movie any favors, but that just seemed like such a dumb plot twist. I mean, I'm already kind of allergic to the whole the Joker being the fucking center of the universe and everything is about the Joker all the time. He's a fine villain, but like he's the best when used in moderation. And the goofier schemes to bring him back, the worse, I guess. Oh, cool. That was the ending. There's no staff roll, I guess. Or is this it? Or is this the disc just reboot? Well, this was sure a pile of shit. Glad to have it behind us. Yeah, that last boss fight was really cool. The guide says, after you beat him, then you completed this atrocious game. Congrats. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just, yeah. Let's. Oh. Let's get some jams going. Well, I'm very glad that I didn't stop halfway through and then had to come back to this game. Dude, I can't... A Game Boy game, at least... It can be bad in different ways, but I struggle to imagine it being such a waste of space. Like... A PS1 game that feels like a really bad N64 game, that's like a special kind of bad. I mean, so a Game Boy game that feels like a bad N64 game, I'll take that. Fuck, I'll take a Game Boy game that feels like a bad Game Boy game over whatever the fuck this was. But let's get to some housekeeping here. There we go. Here. So, beaten, I guess. I'm gonna say using save states. I think it was borderline save state abuse. I mean, the game... I don't know how much the game deserved to be taken seriously anyway, but I didn't save scum all that much, I don't think. Maybe towards the end. See, I'm already forgetting. I'm actively just pushing this game out of my brain. I think it's fair to say this is my least favorite game of all of them so far. I mean, like, the Amiga Batman Returns game sucked ass, but at least it looked more interesting, and it had the trainers so you could play with infinite lives and whatever. I had a better time playing it than I did. Like, I don't think I played any game on the list so far where I've had a worse time than what we just played. That said, next game will be... oh yeah, let's watch the screen, I guess. Where's this, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. The next one will be, well, the same game, quote unquote, on Game Boy Color. That'll be fun, I guess. I don't know. But hey, we made it past the 30 game mark, which means that in 2.5 games, I guess, we'll pretty much be at the halfway mark. Thank you, of course, for all the GGs. That's appreciated. Get some kind of light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see. Well, sorry, I'm gonna have to let the suspense build. I could load it up, but I'm gonna have to mess around with controllers and everything too. Well, I guess we could do that. I can load it up, but I wouldn't have controls configured, so we can see the title screen. Let's see, I have it somewhere. So yeah, let's call this a sneak preview. Looks pretty similar so far. So I'm pretty sure this, yeah. I have it set up for a different controller, which is not currently plugged in, so. Game Boy games not as eager to interrupt your menuing with demo play, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got a nice, like, 4 FPS. I mean, the environments look more detailed than the other version. I guess this is maybe more of a straightforward beat 'em up. I hope so. I I won't be sad if there's no alternate routes or shit in the Game Boy One. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look worse than the PlayStation One. That's for sure. All right, we'll take that as our little sneak peek, and we'll get acquainted with the game for real at another time. But hey, we knocked off 2 more games, and yeah, more Batman Beyond to come, more PS1 games to come eventually. There's some Game Boy Color, PS1, some interesting games coming up. And yeah, before long, we're gonna be doing Gotham City Racer, which, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried. I'm very bad at driving, so we'll see how that goes. But that game seemed pretty cool. It's like a better version of the Mega CD game, pretty much. But yeah, I've been going for almost 6 hours. I'm really tired. I'm actually getting very hungry now too. So let's not tempt fate or anything. In upcoming stream news or whatever, I think very soon I will get started on the second of the new Tomb Raider games, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I played through the first one last week. This week, I guess, a few days ago. And starting to itch to get started on the second one. So that might happen tomorrow. Might happen in a few days. We'll see. The weather, like, I'm kind of just a zombie during daytime when it's super hot outside. So my stream schedule is going to be very irregular, as you may have noticed. But that's definitely coming up soon. And otherwise, more Batman's coming eventually. Maybe some other backlog stuff. And as soon as we can get past that pesky 1,000 follower threshold, there's going to be some fun stuff in store for that too. Huge thanks to anyone. Thanks to anyone who bothered tuning in. Anyone and everyone. It's always highly appreciated. Having you guys around is what makes this, I was going to say fun. Bearable? I don't know. It depends on the game. But it's mostly fun. And I highly appreciate you guys hanging out. Stick around for a minute or two, and I'll find somewhere to send all of y'all. Bye.